Hey everyone, it's Greg and it's the Daily Schmooze, and it's Monday, July 17th. I hope everybody had a good Sunday, good day off. I'm going to tell you all about my day yesterday. You're going to want to hear it. Katie's with me. Say hi, Katie. She wanted to do the podcast today, and who am I to say no? Look how cute she is, huh? She got a haircut last week and a bath, and she looks great. Right, Katie? There you go. Far better than I do. Anyway, it's another kind of muggy day here in Pennsylvania. And we're just doing the best we can here in the middle of July, right? And it's day 7 of the renovations, big renovations. And the kitchen is coming along. It still kind of looks crappy. There's all kinds of wires around and stuff. But it's every day is getting closer to the end. That's the way I look at it. And there's Bud. Hi, Bud, who came in to join us too. I'm surrounded by dogs. Um, but the renovations are going good. And hopefully in another week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 years, whatever, it'll be done. No, I think it's going to be maybe 2 weeks. And then we're going to have a new kitchen. And we could move out of the office, stop eating our meals in there, and go back to normal life, whatever normal is. So I got to tell you about my day yesterday. Well, I went to the ball game. I went to see the Phillies play the San Diego Padres, or as I call them, the San Diego Daddies. And, well, what a day, huh? Well, first of all, we knew it was going to rain yesterday. We knew it. And the forecast was for rain most of the day and possible heavy thunderstorms in the afternoon. But we already had the tickets. My nephew was going down with me, so we took a chance and went. Got about halfway down the expressway, started to rain cats and dogs. Get it? Cats and dogs. And it was raining really, really hard. We thought, oh, we had the radio on just in case they called a game, but they didn't. So we got down to the stadium, parked in the parking lot. We sat in the parking lot about a half an hour. The gates weren't open yet anyway. Uh, it's too muggy and wet to stand in line, or wait in line in my case. And so we just hung out in the car. We just listened to the radio. And one report was, well, the Phillies and the Padres and Major League Baseball are all meeting together to find out what they wanted to do. So there was a possibility they were going to cancel the game and we would have had to driven home or drove home or whatever. What? You hear those men? Yes, yes. She wants to go out and kiss the man. She won't kiss me, but she'll kiss strangers, construction workers, garbage men, the mailman, you name it, she'll kiss other than me. Okay. So we got down to the game and then we saw they started leaving people in. So we said, and the rain started slacking off. So we said, okay, what the hell? We'll go in. Went in. Uh, oh, I got to tell you, as soon as I got through the gates, they were giving away a JT Realmuto, I can't say his name, bank for kids under 12. So as soon as I got through the gates, this lady started pushing this box at me. And my nephew said, no, no, no. And I was like, though I was about to tell her, can't you see I have a mustache and I'm a little bit old for that? And she kept pushing it at me and said, take it, take it, take it. Who am I to argue? So I took it. It's for kids under 12. I mean, what the hell? So with my ego bruised a little bit, but proud owner of a Real Moto bank, we went into the stadium. Well, the first stop was the stadium store, and we looked through there to see if there was any new stuff, a shirt, a hat that we wanted. Nah, there wasn't anything. Meanwhile, I have this stupid box on my lap. People are looking at me like, under 12? Yeah, right. Yeah, come on. I mean, I know I look young with the dimple and everything, but under 12? Anyway, got back to found out where we were going to sit. We had a hot dog, we had popcorn, bottle of water. Get it? Water, water. That's my Philadelphia accent right there. Water, water. And water ice, cherry water ice. I never knew I had an accent until 1969. I was 13 years old. We went on a cross country trip. We piled into our station wagon, just like the Griswolds in National Vacation, and we went to California. Well, the hell, Katie? You want to get down? Let me know. All right, all right. Say goodbye to everybody. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 All right. Do you want to get down? Do you want to get down? Go ahead. Go. Go. I've got a podcast to do. Go. 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 And there's. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That's the way things have been around the house lately, folks. Just chaos, confusion, and chaos. Well, what was I saying? Oh, water. Yeah. So, um, we went to California, and on our way, we stopped in this little diner for breakfast in El Paso, Texas. I'll never forget it. And we were giving our orders to the waitress, who was very nice. And she says to us, "You guys are from Philadelphia, aren't you?" And we were amazed. How did she know? Is she a mind reader? Did she see our license plate on a car in the parking lot? Well, how did she know? And she said, "No, I knew from your accents. I've had people from Philadelphia in there before." And that's the first time I ever knew that I had an accent and that I say the word water funny. Door, door, funny. Yeah, anyway, so back to the day. So it was, we waited 3 hours for the game to start. I mean, and it wasn't rated. You heard that right. It wasn't COVID. It was drizzling and it was very muggy and soupy out. And but they didn't want to start the game because they were afraid that they were going to get that heavy thunderstorm that they predicted all day long. Well, they never got the thunderstorm. And there we were 3 hours later, still eating water ice and no game. So finally, um, I think, I texted the Phillies and I said, "What the hell? Yeah, we're all sitting there and it's not raining and yet you're not playing. And we're all getting fat eating water ice." So there were a lot of kids there for Sunday afternoon. The kids were getting restless. They were hot. They were cranky. So anyway, they finally started playing the game at 4:30. The original time was 1:30. So, okay. And the weather started clearing up a little bit. Now, the other problem was right in front of us, 2 rows in front of us, there were a group of loyal Padre fans. Looked like two families worth Padre fans. Everything the Padres did, they actually stood up, clapped and cheered, which was fine, You got to remember, they're in a Philadelphia stadium. Philadelphia Stadium. If there weren't kids around there, who knows what would, right? And sometimes even the kids get it. Philadelphia has a history. Just they have a history, okay? Anyway, um, so they were annoying as fuck. They didn't really tell you chaos and confusion. Bud, what the hell? Katie, help me. Help me. Get me out of this hellhole. Anyway, so every time they did something, San Diego, that is, these people stood up and yelled. And I mean, literally yelled. And first batter of the game got a home run. Of course, they yelled. and they did a little dance, and it was just very annoying, you know. And I looked at my nephew and said, "Is this going to keep up the whole freaking game?" Anyway, to make a long podcast short, um, the game was great. It was well worth the wait. They played 12 innings. It was back and forth and back and forth. One great play after another. The Padres were ahead 3-0. The Phillies came back to take the 5-3 lead. Padres tied it up 5-5. And they went into the 12th inning. It was back and forth and back and forth. And just when I thought the Padres were going to win in 12 innings, the Phillies pulled it out in the bottom of the 12th and won the freaking game. So you should have saw it. It was great. We were all cheering when the runner touched home plate, and people were celebrating, and the music was playing, and it was almost like the Phillies had won the National League pennant again, just like last year. And what made it even nicer and sweeter was that this whole two rows of Padre fans in front of me, they all look like this. All of them, they all had their lips out, and they were all like very, very depressed. The kids weren't jumping around anymore. They weren't yelling. They weren't doing dancing. They weren't doing anything. They were just standing there in shock, like they really thought the Padres were going to win. The Padres weren't going to win. Give me a break. So that was my day. It was fun. By the time I got home, let's see. Well, chaos reigns. Uh, and this has been going on for 7 days, day and night. I was a little better at night because the guys aren't working here. They're home, and yet, hi, bud. Okay, so that's fun. Okay, I gotta let you know before I leave you today. A whole bunch of days today, national days today. But the two that stood out to me were Peach Ice Cream Day. Yes, today is Peach Ice Cream Day, and I love Peach Ice Cream Day. Or peach yogurt, whatever, anything peachy, I love it. Um, I love peach ice cream. You know how I like peach ice cream? You get a scoop or two of peach ice cream in a bowl. You get the Hershey syrup, and you sprinkle that over, you squeeze that over there. And oh my God, is that good? Ah, if you have a maraschino cherry, you put it on top, and you're good to go. So peach ice cream day, and the other day is tattoo day, National Tattoo Day. Now I got to tell you, I'm not a big fan of tattoos. I don't have any. I never wanted any. I was always scared of needles, and of course, I got a lot of needles when I was a kid, being in the hospital. So I wasn't really anxious to get more needles in my life. And there really wasn't anything I wanted drawn on my body. You know, when I was growing up, I not too many people had tattoos. Mostly people in the Navy. You know, you hear about the Navy guys who get a tattoo on their arm like an anchor with a heart in the middle that says mother. That was the kind, or boxers always had tattoos. But nowadays, everybody gets tattoos, it seems like women, men, on their arms, on their butts, on their cheeks, on all over the place, you know? Uh, and probably that's okay. People do what they want to do. If they think it's attractive, go right ahead, be my guest. Um, but I think the worst tattoo I ever saw was, Mike Tyson, the boxer, former boxer. I guess he's still around, but he had a big tattoo on his face, right over his eye, on his forehead, down sort of down his cheek. I mean, I was stupid. I mean, come on. If I said that to Mike Tyson right now, he would knock me out. Wheelchair or not, he would knock me out. But, it's stupid. It's just stupid to have it on your face. And then eventually, I guess he didn't like it because I think he tried to get it taken off. Or maybe it started fading somehow. And I don't know. I haven't seen a picture of Mike Tyson in a long, long time. But the last one I saw was kind of, you don't notice it much anymore, but see, it's a thing, it was there. And so you kind of look for it, you know. It's like, swear to God, didn't he have a tattoo on his face? And you look for it and you find like the outline of it. And that's what makes it worse because even if it's gone, it's not gone. Well, whatever. Anyway, that was probably the worst one. But I never had a hankering to have a tattoo, and I still don't. Um, I look at it this way: you get the tattoo when you're in your 20s or 30s, or yeah, whatever. What happens when you're 98 years old and you got the shriveled up anchor saying "mother" on it? It just doesn't. It's not a good look. I don't think so. And when people live it longer and longer and longer and longer, uh, I would think there's going to be a lot more shriveled up tattoos down the road. That's just my opinion. Well, anyway, so that's the daily schmooze for today. Tomorrow we'll have more stuff in the news. Uh, and if you like what you heard, or even if you didn't like what you heard, just hit the subscribe button. Do it for me, and or like or whatever is good, and tell your friends. So take about 15 minutes out of your day every morning and join me for the daily schmooze. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Bye bye. Have some peach ice cream today, too. That's in order. Bye.